Hello. Okay. So, boss lady, whoever you are, before we get into these cards, all right, I'm picking up on your energy already. And first thing a spirit is showing me is that nothing about you actually changed. Like, nothing. Some of you have people around you acting like you're different now. They treating you like you switched up or you became somebody new. I could be reading for your future self, okay? So don't look at this like this is current energy because it most likely isn't. All right? Now, you finally stopped letting people project onto you and who they wanted you to be. That's the only difference that I'm seeing, boss lady. Because from what I'm picking up, you've always been a person who's ambitious. You've always been someone who has standards. You know what you're capable of. You're carrying some type of divine energy. So the problem wasn't you. It was the people around you that refused to see you clearly, boss lady. Some of you were surrounded by people who got comfortable with an older version of you, where you were smaller, where you shrunk yourself. Maybe you were quiet. You were so quiet, people had to yell at you just to hear you. Okay, but that's the thing that made you question yourself. Okay, these people probably didn't give a shit, but now that you're taking yourself more seriously, they're acting like you've changed, but you didn't. You just started believing in yourself more the way you were always supposed to. So the only shift I'm seeing is how serious you became about your goals, your dreams, your standards, and protecting your energy. Okay? And for some reason, even if this is your future self I'm looking at, for some reason that energy is bothering people. Okay, so let's look at your power moves. I am not listening to that, honey. Hold on, I'm rewind this song. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's look at your power moves. Wait. This is wrong. What you got? The Page of Wands. Hey, Kip. Hey, Kip. That's how you say your name. Alright, so you're standing at some sort of this is a new vibe. You have a fresh, chaotic, brilliant idea that you need to run with. Okay? Um So whenever you're enthusiastic about something, it seems like to me, I don't know, maybe you can't tell people this or whatever this is, okay? Because for some reason, it's like people just don't get you. Okay? They don't get you. All right? So for some reason, whenever you're getting attention from certain people, that's the right people. I don't know who's watching you or who's viewing you, could be interviewing you or something like that. It's the way you speak. It's how joyful you are. Okay? You need to initiate the first contact. For some of you, you only deal with people who you only deal with, or you're deciding to deal with people who don't have a problem initiating. Okay? All right. And something about some type of experiment you got going on. Okay? Let's see. Let's see. What else? Well, damn. I'm going to take that because I felt that energy with this Five of Pentacles. For some of you, you're starting to avoid someone or people who have a, what is it called? A poverty mindset. Okay? Because they do temporary jobs, and then they want to treat you like you temporary as well. So for some reason, it seems like you're getting out of a financial situation or a financial issue here. People are able to see you as the person you are, but like I said, this is not current energy. Okay, this is your future self. So since this is about your future self, I'm only talking to a person, hey Lisa, who already has the mindset of a female or a feminine energy, who can see yourself as someone who's strong, who's popular, who's motivated. Okay, if you don't see yourself as someone who can talk yourself out of certain situations, then this ain't for you. It's just not. Let's keep going. Because this is not for everybody. You're strong. Exactly. I'm talking to a strong-minded person. Okay? Someone who's highly intelligent as well. Okay? You're someone who, cuts through the bullshit, cuts through the noise. You're not a person who doesn't analyze anything. You analyze everything and everybody. Okay? That's just who you are. That's just who you are. As a person, as a woman, okay? And that vibe fits you. You have certain routines that you follow. All right, let's see. Let's look at what's up with your money mindset. Two of Cups. There's some type of I do feel like this is from a project though. Okay, this is something that you could be waiting on or waiting to hear from. Okay, your current mindset, it feels like I'm gonna be honest with you, honey. Lord Jesus, I hope your ass is single, because if you're not single, please go be single. Okay, what's gonna block you from being able to financially move forward? I hate to say it, but a relationship. It's just gonna be another distraction. And unfortunately, that distraction gets you nowhere. It's not, because your partner is going to have ideas that they want you to do that serves them. That's going to remove you from the bitch you supposed to be. Okay? Let's see what else your blockers are, so that you know what to look out for when it comes to your money. Six of Cups. Okay. Six of Cups. This is definitely for somebody from the past. I mean, this is about you, boss lady. But it has a lot to do with this Six of Cups. It has a lot to do with the fact that you keep trying to use the same motives that got you ahead in the past, and you're gonna be noticing that shit don't work no more. Something is becoming outdated. That's a blocker. Okay? Some type of money making move or financial mindset you're trying to have, you keep trying to use the same tactics from the past, and that's why the shit don't work. It's outdated. You got to do something different. Hold on a minute. I had to get some water, child. You got to do something different, honey. But even if you're stuck on some type of decision to move forward, you need to do something different. All right, let's see what else. This video shouldn't be that long, because I'm not going to do that long of a reading. Okay? Oh my God. You can't be afraid of a little competition, honey. Okay? I don't think you are. Some of you are. Some of you aren't. Anyways, okay. Give me a sec. I am so sorry. I don't want to hear that. Okay. So it seems like there's some type of... I'm trying to understand, why the hell would there be drama around your money situation? What is this? For some of you, you may choose to stick with a certain job, business, or career where you're constantly arguing about money or a position. It's something like that, okay? Or you're working around somebody that's just petty as fuck at the workplace, okay? It's like you'd be better either in a different position or with a different person to work with, okay? You need to stop competing or either over helping someone do something that's not going to help you get ahead. All right. And for my boss lady females, you do not argue with a masculine energy about what they do or don't want to do financially. Let their ass go. They can't get you nowhere. I don't know, but that's just coming through. All right. Let's wrap this up with let's see. I don't want to look at your hidden enemies or your allies. I was, because I wanted to see who's supporting you and who's trying to block you. Let me do that. One card for who's supporting you. Who's blocking you. What's your overall outcome? The Tower. Shit, you're going to shock the fuck out some people. Alright. So, who's supporting you? Hold on. Okay. Okay. So, you may have, this could be any sign. I'll name all the signs at the end. But, you could have someone who is, I don't know, this is a calm person. Even when you're in a chaotic energy, this is someone who's calm, okay? Remember, this is your future self, okay? This is not, this could be someone you're dealing with now that's in the future dealing with you, but this is just, because I do pick up an energy of someone who's like, you have this vibe of elevation and you know where you're going and you know what I'm saying, what you want, and whoever's helping you with that isn't blocking that, okay? What's blocking, who is blocking you is somebody that want to be, and it's negative, codependent. Someone, anytime you share your dreams with this person is holding you back. This person treats you like your ideas aren't going to go anywhere, okay? This could also be, for some of you, someone who won't let you save for your own damn retirement, okay? Your outcome, though, it's like, I gotta be honest, boss lady, you're gonna be in an energy where shit go bad first. I know a lot of stuff be going on in the world, but the point is, there's some bad stuff that's gonna happen first before you get to your happy ever after with yourself, okay? Where you can celebrate and feel comfortable, all right? The problem is there are certain responsibilities or certain people that you're not really ready to let go of yet. Okay? So, but the outcome is, I'm telling you, whether you got to divorce somebody, whether you got to cause some noise or whatever it is you're doing, while you're budgeting, while you're working on team building or whatever it is that you got going on, okay? It definitely seems like your path is being recreated after something else collapses, okay? All right, that's what I got for y'all. I'm about to get ready to do this next video, and then I got to do y'all's all sign today too, okay? That's why this one's not going to be that long, all right? But you do have boss lady energy. You have boss lady vibes. What make you a boss lady? Let's see real fast. All right. And I do see growth with you for some reason with this divine feminine energy. You don't give up. You're not hopeless. Okay. There's some type of good luck that's turning in your favor. So, it's something you're achieving. What the fuck are they achieving? God damn. Hey, only God can. Damn. Okay. Well, This has got to be a message. Before I give the message, this has got to be a message for someone who felt like they depended on others for a long time, who were arrogant, who were daredevils, someone who made a lot of promises but they didn't keep their promises type junk. Okay, this feels like this is your message. Okay, like you're separating, or you're gonna end up having to separate from these people. I don't know why I'm picking up this vibe of none type energy, like somebody that don't want to have sex, you know. That's good. Okay, because it seems like to me the masculine energy is what distracted you any fucking way. They want too much from you and can't provide shit, so not enough, or they make promises they can't keep, so we're holding on to something that wasn't serving you. This is why you let that go, and this is what makes you a boss lady. This is what puts you in that vibe, in that alignment. Okay, all right. Keep eating your chocolate and enjoy your life. All right, till next time. Bye, you guys.